Welcome to Tea and Token Thursdays, where four toys gather together on Thursdays at 4 o'clock to talk about the world of j.r.r. Tolkien and beyond. Enjoy.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. You know the drill, and I hate all of you. Meow. Well, Susie, why you gotta be like that? Because you know how I am, Tiara. Okay. And what's today's episode? Welcome to Tea and Token Thursdays, where we talk Tolkien.
And drink tea. Okay, everybody, today is Thursday.
And we're being pounded with Stormbreaker.
Yep. Thor's using Stormbreaker and it's power of us. Come on, Duke. Can you just let up, okay? Please.
I don't think he's going to let us let up.
Okay, now we are getting down to the wire with Game of Thrones. So if you're disappointed with the last episode, remember this. This is Game of Thrones, not a Disney cartoon. Yes! This is Game of Thrones, not a Disney movie. Okay, so, here's the thing. What is it? Yeah. The movie Tolkien came out to rave reviews. Yeah, but I still trust the critics, though. We need a new system to critique movies. Because a lot of movies are getting good ratings, but they are garbage. And every movie that's good, it's being called garbage. And all the movies being called garbage are good. Appeal to those who don't know how to rate a movie properly. Yeah. Keep your feelings, emotions, and biases out of reviewing the movie. I'm speaking mainly to the audience. Okay. So, if you haven't seen the movie Tolkien, don't comment because we usually go to comments to read spoilers. Yes. Okay, so anyway, yes. It's down to the wire of Game of Thrones. Yep. Next Sunday will be the last episode. Yeah, and now we gotta wait for Leroy and Elena to finish watching it for the third time so we can review it with them. Yep.
And I'm Ryan. And check it out, guys.
What is it, Ryan?
We finally got our Click Game Ball.
Yes! Get hype!
Oh yeah, I was feeling the hype, man. Woo! So what's the final score? Sandra Click A1, Gregor Click A zip. And that's the way the story goes.
Thank you, Ryan.
Oh yeah, by the way, we were listening to your Loki song.
Oh yeah.
And then of course, people started talking about the unnecessary violence that happened at the end.
Excuse me, it was necessary. Thanos showed up and we gave him the beatdown that he deserved.
Yeah, we saved Captain Marvel from having to do it herself.
Yes. So,
yeah, but then there's still Loki walking around the universe.
Yeah, and we'll be hearing from him when they do Disney Plus.
Yep, and when that day comes, we'll let you know. Because,
yeah, and today we're also talking the Tolkien movie. A lot of people are upset because his religion wasn't fully established. Well, Tolkien is a Christian, and we are to treat him as such. And if you can't put somebody's religious background into a biopic, then you have no business doing a biopic at all.
Yeah, exactly. So, hey, Humphrey, do you remember a year ago that those show stealers came and forced us to do those bad One Pink Dragon Rider videos? Exactly. I've been watching them, and they're not as bad as you think. Yeah. You know what we should do? Maybe we should do another round of those.
Yes, and that time,
I make up the script.
no scripts! We do it live!
No, Susie, we don't do it live.
Okay, fine, we don't do it live. So you're gonna have it with
Other toys. And we're going to do a couple of videos.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then, well, we will probably do 2 years worth of One Pink Dragon Rider show.
We can make it into a series, a scripted series. I mean, I hate scripts.
No, we do it a scripted series.
And then we do the video
In
black and white in a, yeah, make it look like one of those old videos.
yeah, and then convince everybody that it was a time traveling video.
And then we do like,
3 seasons of that.
and then
We do something else to replace the gap in the videos that were created.
yeah. And then the more we do that, well,
The more we do that, then the more popular we can become.
yeah. And then
We can trick the show. Oh,
Wait, trick the show sailors? I like that idea, Ryan.
I know. Now all we gotta do is convince Leroy that that's a good idea.
yeah, but he's still watching Game of Thrones.
Yep. So we're also going to throw in our review of the Avengers Endgame. I mean,
Yes, it was so good. And at the same time, it was so sad.
And we still need to do a video about that.
Yeah, with the rest of the gang. And then we're all gonna sing,
we
we paid our dues,
we grieved and grieved.
then got back on our feet and gave Thanos the punch in the face that he deserved.
We've lost some friends.
What a tragedy. But let us hope that their sacrifice wasn't in vain. Oh, but then Loki got away. Oh, that naughty little Loki. Oh.
But let's not give up on him because he and Thor will meet again.
And then we have the Guardians Part 3. The search for Gamora, which will play out a little bit like Star Trek, The Search for Spock.
Well, and then we're going far from home. And this is what we're going to say.
Oh, we are the champions, my friend. Let's assemble and fight to whatever end. Yeah! We are the champions. Let's be Avengers. No more Thanos. That's we are the champions of Marvel. Yeah! Woo!
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Woo. Wow. And then we told the story without having to tell the story. And now we get to think about all the creative things that's going to happen.
Yep. It'll be a long time before we hear from X-Men and Fantastic Four. So let's put that on the shelf for now.
Yeah, we'll be hearing from Black Widow, the Eternals, Shang-Chi, and then Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and then we'll be hearing from the Falcon, who is now Captain America, and Bucky.
And we'll be hearing from Scarlet Witch and Vision
and Loki,
and Hawkeye. Whoa, we'll be hearing from them.
yes. And then when it's 2023,
We could be watching the Avengers Part 5.
Battle World or Secret Wars. Because remember,
Not all scrolls were good.
and not all Kree are bad.
Like what we were taught. Like Captain Marvel taught us that lesson.
Yep. Of course, it was pretty annoying when that Skrull turned into that grandma and she was beating, and then that grandma started beating her up.
No, she beat the grandma first.
But then that grandma was a Skrull. Ah! Why would they do that?
See, they're just setting it up for in case Secret War happens.
And then when we might have Battle World.
Yep, but then how do you break Battle World?
Exactly. So, okay, here's the next big thing. Yes. There are other characters that we could be hearing from in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, but we can only do the vlog on Thursdays. That's why Leroy and Elena will have to do our work for us. Yes, a list of characters that we need to be hearing from. Yep, and some who are already there. I mean, we didn't see them, but they were there. Yes. We'll probably be hearing from Miles Morales. Yep. And then we'll probably be hearing from a handful of other characters. Wow. We already have X-Men. Well, we'll probably hear from the young Avengers. Yes, we need the little kid Avengers. I mean, they're not little kid Avengers, but so we need to hear from the kid Avengers. Yep. We need to hear. There are other characters out there that we haven't heard from yet, but they will one way or another make their way into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, we still need to hear from the Defenders again. Yep. And we'll probably be hearing from, and then we'll probably, and there are a couple of things about Captain America that really need to be addressed. And don't worry, we got it covered. Yeah, we will answer those questions. I mean, we'll discuss those things on our vlog. Yes, thank you, Leroy and Elena. Okay, so the thing about Tolkien is that this is only the first part of his story. This is what led him to making up that story that we know as the Silmarillion, starting with the Fall of Gondolin. I know, we need to remake that script called The Fall of Gondolin. Yep. And that was the last story that was his last book. The last one. Yep, the last book, which started the whole thing. Literally. Yes. And then, here's what else we've got. And then, of course, Tolkien lost a lot of his friends in World War I. That is sad. And then he met the woman he would one day marry and build a family with. Yep. And some of Tolkien's descendants are still involved with the Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Like one of Tolkien's great-great-grandchildren was featured in Return of the King. You didn't see him. I mean, you didn't really see him. I mean, if you blinked, you missed him, but he was there. Yes. And then we've had another one of his descendants write some books, which unfortunately have no hobbits in them. No hobbits! What a tragedy. No hobbits. Yeah. Well, we can leave that to the experts. Yeah, let's write our own stories. Which feature creatures that do look a little bit like hobbits. I know, but let's not call it that. But here's another thing we can have. What is it? Since we are now since we are finished with a big chunk of Marvel, yeah, but there's still more. Like the snap that Thanos did ripped a hole in the universe. Yep, he ripped a hole in the multiverse. And now they gotta go back and clean up his mistakes. Yeah, well, guess what? Thanos got his dumb self killed. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure Thanos will pay for it. And then we'll probably have the Asgardians of the Galaxy. Oh, wait! We're getting an Asgardians of the Galaxy movie! Yep, guess who's rolling with the Guardians? Thor! Who really needs to eat a freaking sandwich and lose some pounds, dude! You're making people uncomfortable. Yeah, and stop playing all that Fortnite. Yeah! Can you believe it? That guy kept kicking my butt in Fortnite. Not cool, Thor. Not cool. I know, it's not cool, Ryan.
Okay. Come on. I'm playing Fortnite and he keeps coming after me. And now we have a theory of our own. Noob Master 69 is actually Loki. Ah, exactly. That's exactly what Loki is being a naughty little brat. And him being Noob Master 69 makes a lot of sense. Of course it makes sense. Because Noob Master 69 doing terrible things is exactly what Loki would do. Yeah, Loki be like, oh yeah, I'm good now. But then he does something that's like completely questionable. Yep. Well, you're right. I'm pretty sure Leora and Lena will elaborate on this further. But then we got to see Captain America come away with a happy ending. Or did he get a happy ending? He did. He got to marry the woman he had longed for many years. And it wasn't easy though. And they probably covered that up. They hushed it up. Yep. So they probably got married during the 70s. And of course, how did he give the soul back to Red Skull? Red Skull is not going to be happy about that. Yep. So then, of course, putting the Tesseract back in 1970. And then 1970 would be like his last stop before he goes back. And then he decided to stop. Because that's when he and Peggy re-meet. They get married, have kids, and then they live a long life together. Yeah, everything goes as planned. And then at least we get to see Tony Stark get some closure with his dad. And so, which leaves him really understanding his father. I mean, it's easy to write him off as a terrible dad, but once you see his motives, though, you'll be like, oh, okay, that's why he is the way he is. So they finally patched things up, which is good. And then, of course, we will see Peter Parker play Big Brother. Yay! And then, of course, we have Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse now. And then there will be a part where Peter and Miles will meet. Yeah. And, of course, Peter B. Parker teaches Miles how to Spider-Man. Yay! Teach him how to Spider-Man. Yep, the guy needs to learn how to Spider-Man. And so that's what Peter does. He teaches Miles how to Spider-Man. Great. And yeah, of course, in the comics though, Peter goes from little kid he goes from teenager to adult. And he's now beating up bad guys. And it really pays if he has someone to teach how to be a superhero in his own right. Yep. And I'm pretty sure that the world is now ready for Miles Morales to make his debut in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But what about Venom? Yeah. What if Spider-Man were to travel to San Francisco? He witnesses a crime, and he watches in shock as Venom pounces on the bad guy and tears him apart. And he gets scared. Wow. I bet at least when Venom sees Spider-Man, he'll be saying, oh, Eddie, we must protect the Spider-Kid. Really? Yeah. And that's how we could get Venom into the Spider-Man universe. Yeah. Well, there are other characters that are going to make their way to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Some of them, well, we will just take a look at them. Well, how about some of us take a look at these characters who could come in and we could probably say yes or no. I mean, I have a feeling that there'll be a lot of nopes. Huh. Because, well, I'm pretty sure Namor, the Sea Mariner, will make his way there. And Arthur Curry would be so embarrassed to see him like behaving like a straight up jerk that he backhands him back to the whatever it was that was the whatever pet that he was. Aquaman. Yes. Aquaman. Yeah, we got Aquaman. Yeah, and now for pop culture news. Okay. Step 1, we got a Maleficent Part 2 coming out. Huh. Yeah.
Angelina Jolie is gonna go up against what was that other actress's name again? Okay, you know what? Time to go back and watch the first movie. Yay! Okay. Step 2. People every mourning the death of Tim Conway. Aww. To most people, he was on the Carol Burnett show. But to the rest of us, he was Barnacle Boy on SpongeBob. Which is Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy are like kind of a takeoff. It's kind of it pokes fun at Batman and Robin. Right. So now Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy reunite in the sky. Yep. And then part 3, we heard from Kevin Feige that Stan Lee's cameo in Avengers Endgame was his last. Aww. Yeah. And he never even got to watch the movie. Which is so sad because, come on, Stan Lee would have enjoyed it. And there he is doing his Stan Lee thing. Because, come on, he's Stan Lee and he's got to be doing his Stan Lee thing. Okay, so here we go. That's more like it. And anyway, we have more. In the world of British royalty fandom, Meghan Markle had a boy, and his name is Archie. Whoa, Archie? Yes, Archie, short for Archibald. Aww. Well, have fun, Harry. Welcome to being a father. I feel bad for that guy. Ha, look at that. 18 years of sleepless nights and dirty diapers. Have fun. So, and that's all we have for today. So remember, everyone, yes, Avengers Endgame will be coming out on Disney Plus. But the DVD will probably come out before that. Yep. You know what? I want all 23 movies in one single Blu-ray disc collection. Yes! So I can watch them all whenever we feel like it. Yes! So remember, everybody, still, Game of Thrones is coming to an end this coming Sunday. And remember, your silence is still demanded. Yep, so no spoilers! And then the next thing you know, and then once Game of Thrones is over, we will have more time for us to start doing LPS Turb shows. And I feel like the LPS Turb show we're going to do is just another random LPS show. Yeah, but what are you talking about? It's just another random show. So we're going to have to do a lot of watching other shows to get an idea of what's going on here. Okay, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. And here's the send-off. You know who I am, and you know what this is about. So peace. Everyone stay awesome. I'll see you tonight. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And if anybody decides to post any derogatory comments on our page, you will be banned from ever watching our videos again. I mean it. And meow.
Meow.